speed bikes in. I want people to trust.
I don't know what kind of trickery this is, but it's a very poor one.
It probably comes from not wanting to lose more people.
I will do whatever it takes to get where I want and where I want to go.
I wanted it to come from me. I wanted to show you guys myself.
No. You've been very
I
helpful.
don't even really know what I'm getting, but...
Okay. So last time, y'all fought a dragon, sort of. You talked a dragon down after finding out that the earthquakes were actually the result of Aaron and Eve's advisor, Dane, who was using a big contraption to do something under the orders of Princess Griselle. Before getting any chance to figure out what was going on, though, you guys killed the magistrate that was keeping the dragon asleep, thus resulting in Dane teleporting out of there, leaving the rest of the magistrate to the whims of the dragon, the whims of which were squash. You talked the dragon down, learned that it was protecting an egg, and that the barrier was slowly killing it, after which it did end up dying. Velky has the egg. Well, you all have the egg, but I'm pretty sure Velky put it on his back.
It is strapped to me currently, yes.
You guys got a long rest, finally, of which you did not get betrayed by your companions, despite every opportunity of telling me that if they did, they would die.
Mm-hmm.
They just turned out to be perfectly fine, and it turns out Onates can't eat beans.
They were perfectly inept and almost died anyway for that.
We discovered Onates has IBS.
Yep.
Bean boy.
Yeah. Irritable bean syndrome. Irritable?
Irritable?
Irrefutable.
Yeah, that's what IBS means. Irritable bean syndrome.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So,
Disgusting noise.
you got the giant crystal you needed and got yourselves out of the cavern by teleporting and then finding a tree and just walking through the tree, and now you are outside of Aishart's home again. You guys spent quite a while climbing the mountain and going down the mountain. With your long rest, it is like now just barely sunrise.
And I believe
I need to roll for something.
I believe the plan is to resolve this stuff with Ishar and then take a quick step to Haywood so Lore can disintegrate a barrier.
I do definitely want to do that. Yes.
Do you want to do that or your parents first?
I can get us to and back from Haywood in like not very long, but
I mean, Lore would probably want to go find their parents. Well, you're anxious about it. But I want to go break down the barrier really badly. So
then let's blow up a barrier, I guess.
I want the barrier.
The
because
barrier
it involves breaking.
just because if we don't know what's going to happen to the dragon egg if we leave the barrier up.
Yeah, well, and I feel like it became a priority in general because of that. So like,
And,
I
like,
don't think
you're-
it's that out
you're-
of character to go and
I like
do
the
that.
concept that we think that the dragon egg is gonna hatch in the next 10 minutes.
It could. Convenient, man.
What if it like stunts its growth or something? What if it doesn't like kill it in a like hatches
what if-
and dies way? What if it just doesn't hatch because it's like it can't?
What if it's like
Possible.
it's like Zim in Dragon Prince. They had to get him to the spot so he could get struck by the lightning.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Valid.
I've not seen
I was
Dragon
just
Prince,
asking.
Yeah.
No, fair,
Because
fair.
we are currently in the middle of a quest. A self-imposed quest, but a quest nonetheless. So I just wanted to ask in case you know.
Yeah.
No, it's a very good question, a very important question. I feel like, given the circumstances, maybe the answer would be different. But I feel like a dragon egg is priority now.
Let's go
And if
roll
it
some
takes us like
shit.
20 minutes to get there and back,
Not
Why
even
not?
20 minutes. It'd take us 6 seconds to get there.
yeah, then I feel like that sounds pretty chill.
Because I have
Okay.
seen trees in Haywood, so we can get there easy.
That is, yes, you have seen trees in Haywood, theoretically. Why do I have 3 versions of Sunburst suddenly? Like, I know one of them is the Legacy, but, like, why is there 2 others?
It might be
So you
some
have it.
weird thing with... Because I have the new book now, it might be some weird thing happening.
Yeah, well, that's like that with the other ones where it says Legacy and then there's 1 version, but there's 2 versions here. And they're
Oh.
the exact same.
Maybe with, what is it, shape change?
It could
Oh.
be
I
coming
think
from
we
2
had
different
shape
sources
change.
for you.
It's because you're getting it... I think you're getting it from Sorcerer and from Cleric, because you're...
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I just noticed on my features and traits it says from Rogue on some of mine.
Just in case.
Updates.
I have 4 versions of Earthquake. I think that's crazy.
So now we
Do 4 or different mistakes.
we start slowly dragging a crystal into Ishard's house.
Yeah.
When you enter the house, you hear 2 things at the same time. You hear the echoing sounds of a hammer from below, and the echoes of "Bah!"
Not the sheep. Goats?
The animals
Sheep.
that he has.
He had sheep.
Hell yeah. So I'm assuming he's working on it then.
More than
Does he have like an elevator, or how are we getting this crystal down there?
That's a great question.
I shot!
Lift with your knees.
You just hear another ting as the hammer hits metal. Which is weird because it was you didn't leave him with metal.
Probably has metal.
I again will scream, I shot!
Also, what anvils exist.
After a few moments, you hear the elevator that you're standing on start to descend.
Oh. That's useful.
It goes down, down, down into the burning ring
The
of
flames
fire.
they went higher.
Okay.
Yep, that is his forge, the giant forge with all the lava, magma, whatever it is, technically flowing all around. Pretty warm down here.
Minecraft?
Yeah, in Minecraft. You see off to the side all the sheep just eating off of some bales of hay. And at the very bottom is Ishart working away. What it along the side of him and his workshop are lots and lots of ingots and leather from the god you slayed. The ingots don't look like metal. They definitely look like bone, but bone doesn't work that way, so, you know. He did say that his forge could forge anything.
He did say that, didn't he?
He has like a magic wish spell forge. I'm pretty sure this
Yeah.
man can break the laws of reality. It doesn't matter.
He sure can. When the elevator finally stops, he comes over to join you. Now that is a beautiful specimen.
Yeah, it wasn't fun to get.
Well, it could have been worse.
Oh, it could have been.
Pretty okay.
I was expecting at least 3 betrayals and only got 1.
Even any, actually.
Who betrayed
No,
you?
no, that was the hag.
Oh, yes. Called
was
that
almost
shit
like a
out
betrayal.
immediately.
You met up with a hag?
Yeah, she pretended to be somebody from some other group of travelers, and we were very wary. I legitimately told her, "You try it, and you will, you know." And so
Not
she
with
did,
the
and
credit.
she, well, you know.
You've got a point. That's exactly what happened.
That's unfortunate. They're pretty rare.
Well,
Yeah.
you can go up there and find it yourself if you like to. I'm sure there's more.
Yeah, you could make a hag ingot. I don't. Is that what you do? You make ingots of things? There's
Haggett?
Can't
agates.
can't make ingot out of living things.
Well, she's dead,
That's not
so
live
you
and-
can
Oh.
get
Not
her
living
body.
anymore.
If she's not living anymore, then yeah, I probably could.
Yeah, no, we
Tell me
fixed
how that goes.
Like,
I would like to know.
Yeah, the problem is just like if something has a consciousness, I can't do anything with that.
at least there are limits to your power.
Yeah. Which, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't want to deal with anyway. If you put a consciousness into a sword, that can cause some problems.
Right.
What else would that be?
It sounds okay. I don't think having a conscious sword sounds that bad. It'd
You
be like a
do
friend.
work- Yeah, you don't work in living weapons then.
No.
Good to know.
A lot of living weapons would be considered cursed.
You don't work in curses.
No. Many many people have cursed my name. Not anymore, though. They mostly just laugh at it. Thank you.
You must understand how it's a little bit funny.
Yes, I understand. I understand the downside to my wish.
No, it's not a downside, it's just funny.
Anyway, you want to help?
Annotace is literally named after the thing that he's made out of.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
His
That-
name is literally like skin.
That was that was not very creative.
Ew. There are worse names. Not that your name is bad.
He kind of did the same thing with my brother too. My brother's name is Floatsome,
Yes, but he calls himself Sam. It's
and he was floating in the ocean
uh,
like Floatsome.
Well, you could just call yourself Tace or Nat
mm.
I don't like
Rock.
that.
or Nate.
I like
like
Onotace.
How did you get Nate from that? I need to know.
Well, you just pretend that the A after the T is an E.
Yes. Okay. Pretending. Yes. Okay.
You could also just get a different name.
You can change your name to whatever you want.
I've had another name. I prefer this one.
You could have a third name.
I'm
I have a
good.
third name.
Anyway, you want to help me
Those
move
things
this
are
thing?
true. No, not really. My hands are full.
Quiet. Why is it
I'll
so
help
quiet?
you move it.
When you mention that, Velky, he looks and sees, it's like, whoa, what is that?
Not,
Not
for you.
ingot making.
But it's so pretty.
No.
It's not for you. Back off.
No touchy the dragon egg.
Why would you
Dragon
say that?
egg.
Why would you say that?
got a dragon egg?
I don't know about it.
We're adventurers.
we-
We have a lot
we
of weird
picked up.
stuff.
Yeah.
And what's it to you if I do happen to have a dragon egg?
That's incredible. I'd buy it off you.
Absolutely the fuck not. You couldn't give me enough money for it.
Mm.
You could try though,
Just for fun.
just to see. Yeah.
See what you'd offer.
10,000 gold.
No.
Oh.
20,000 gold.
Do you have 20,000 gold?
I do.
No.
I
Still
think that's
no.
more impressive than the offer itself.
Okay, I'll go with all the money I have. 20,001 gold.
You can't even make anything with this. You said it yourself.
No, but to have a dragon egg.
Is
Incredible.
yes.
I could have a pet
What would you
dragon
do with it? You just have it?
until it hatches.
And then what?
Then I have a dragon.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's not wrong.
What
He
are you
isn't
doing
wrong.
with it?
And we promised to protect it.
And then what?
And then we have a dragon.
And then we have a dragon. Profit, it turns out. Is
So you
what
get
no.
it.
Yes, but it was given to us.
Fine.
Well, technically, it was sworn onto us.
Also, who would
Yeah.
you trust with a dragon more than the future king in his party?
He looks at you for a second on a taste. Give me a persuasion check.
I'm good at those. If there's one thing Onotace is good at, it's believing his own bullshit, Huck.
Damn, he right.
For him.
27.
That's pretty high. Yeah, I guess that's true. As long as you actually become king, you know, but whatever.
Oh, that's happening.
I would love you to regale me with how that's happening. Again, tell me again. I'm curious.
Well, we're going to finish our little journey.
Yes.
We're either going to collect more Princeps crystals, or just make sure they go to people who are less assholes.
Right,
Oh,
so
yes.
only people that you trust.
Well, yes.
Uh-huh. You do? Never mind. It's fine. No, carry on.
If the election for king has to be unanimous, there can't be people like Wilhelms and Marta and all that hanging around who are going to definitely 100% say no to anybody who isn't them.
You literally just named the only two dead princeps. The
Well,
only two
yes,
that aren't going to be an issue for you.
Well, Griselda might be an issue for me.
Doubtful.
She kind of sucks a little bit.
Anyway.
Moving on.
And presumably there's some form of meeting. I convince them all, I become king.
I think we were at that meeting already this year. And it didn't go well for us that time.
When you become
No, but I
king,
wasn't-
what are the first 3 things you're going to do?
Oh, good question.
So you tell
Well,
everyone who said you're not going to come king told you so. Then what were the next 3 things you're going to do?
Well, honestly, my player doesn't expect
Let's
us to
think of
get
something
that
right
far,
now.
so-
Get there. What are you doing? Pitch us a pitch. Pitch us a pitch. Pitch to me. Go ahead.
I feel very put on the spot.
Well, if you're
Put
going to
you
go
in the
around
spot, we
saying,
need to
I'm
know."
going to be the king every day, you have to have a pitch.
You're a very good
Practice
king
it
if you
now.
can't pick
What
things
it-
up
what-
on the spot.
One is
You're
allowed
bad
to
at
have goals, Velky.
Oh, I know, but if you're trying to entice others to follow you, you should be able to tell them why, without just being like, oh, I'm just going to do it. I get people on your side. And certainly telling them that you're going to steal all of the Princeps gems and only give them to people that you know will vote for you is also not a way to get them on your side.
I didn't mean it like that.
I'm only trying to help.
It really feels like you're more trying to bob me.
No, we're trying
Why-
to prepare you for being king, Honest. We believe in you so very much. And I mean
What-
that genuinely.
yeah.
I just sound sassy.
Like, why not both? You're my boyfriend. I can sass you.
No.
I
You need to be able to be on the spot.
If I don't barb you, who will, as the future king?
You have a point, I suppose.
I have to keep you humble.
You're very good at it.
I'm sorry. Am I actually hurting your feelings?
No.
Don't get used to that, because I'm never going to give up that either. Even if you are king. Mm-hmm.
On this journey we've been on, helping people, causing problems, fixing those problems, fixing other people's problems, I have seen time and time again people in positions of power misusing it and hurting the people that rely on them. Edwin's brother, the
Sorry.
now dead Princeps, the mayor of Morganwald, the advisors. He says quieter, very quietly actually.
What was
He
that?
practically whispers that. Frog in my throat.
Technically, I should get that checked out.
Every
I shouldn't
single
have
one of
bugs in my
them
throat.
are taking the trust people have in them and using it to do, frankly, awful things. I want people to trust me, and I want to use that trust to help people. Even the little people, the people who are like living their every day, just a fruit salesman in Risen. I want to be a king who walks through the town and goes, here are some exotic fruits from this other part of the land that are hard for you to get here. Expand your business.
You want to promote trade?
So bring fruit to the
What?
people.
No, not just that.
Sorry, that's what I was. Continue. This is riveting. I mean it genuinely. It's
Yeah,
more
this is good stuff.
substance than I've seen in a while. Go ahead.
If someone's having a hard time, if they've, and he gets a little somber, fallen into the drugs, I want to find them. I want to be able to help them. Just because I am one man doesn't mean I shouldn't be able to help as many people as I can. And if I'm going to be king, it is my job to make sure everybody can get the help they need.
Even the rich.
Yeah, you gotta help everyone. It's noble of you to help the little people, but that means everyone.
Well, the rich tend to need less help, but yes, the rich.
What are you going to say? Eat the rich, for real?
No,
No, that's fine.
they just tend to, the way society works, need less help.
True.
Hey, you're not wrong.
Also, did I imagine it, or did you mention specifically people with drug addiction?
It's a sour point recently.
I just making sure that I didn't make that up in the middle of that.
I feel like I failed someone.
I know.
And I don't want to fail people.
Annotate, you're going to fail someone. You can't keep everybody happy. You know that's impossible, right?
I'm going to try.
Yes, you can try. There's always the possibility that you're going to fail at some point. As not good as that is. But I know you'll do your best. We'll be here with you. But don't run yourself ragged over it before you even get there.
I'll try.
You're doing great.
Does that suffice for you, I shot?
Yeah, more than that. I was just kind of ribbing you a bit. Anyway,
Yeah, people like to do
Asshole.
that.
We do that in this household.
I mean, I was kind of curious. I've never really paid much attention to the politics since I, live on a mountainside.
Became a mountain hermit.
Yeah. Though it is good to know. Maybe one day I can make well, I guess I'm already gonna make an item for you, but when you're king, come to me and I'll make you something nice.
I'll hold you to it.
All right, so you guys get that crystal set in there. He asks you guys for all the ideas you want for what he's gonna make you. Yeah, it'll be a yada 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 moment as you give him every detail he needs. And after, yeah,
We do that.
what was that, Mel?
I said okay.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
After everything, he says it'll probably take about 10 days to make it all. 2 days per item, basically.
Well, that works, because we have to go out of town for a bit anyway. For like 10 minutes. Something like that.
Yeah.
Which fucking reminds me, I shall plug your ears. I don't want to take this anywhere else. Are your ears plugged?
What?
Fair enough.
Good.
Question. What do we do if taking that barrier down kills everything?
But it won't. We know that the barrier was a lie.
Let me rephrase. We don't know what's on the other side of that barrier, regardless of whether or not it is what we thought it was. We don't know what's out there. What do
No,
we
I said
do if it's incredibly hostile?
There was a time before the barrier. We know that,
Yes,
at least. But
that's
it
true.
can't be all bad. Whether it's progressed a whole bunch, unclear. There's only one way to find out, but I don't know. I feel like we got a lot at stake with leaving it up as well. I think the world stays bad, or the world can get a different kind of bad, or the world can get good. You just won't know till we do it.
Right.
We got
But
other things to take care of now.
do we have a fallback of some description, like just a plan? Where do we go? You know what? I guess we could retreat into the mines if things start exploding.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be that immediate, but
I feel like if we just dealt with bigger things and we'll be able to fix it.
if something hostile
Yeah.
comes, we'll deal with it.
Yeah.
Well, I've spent my entire life believing that something out there is going to kill us. So-
Well, I don't think out there's as dangerous as they were telling you it was.
What if there's nothing?
Then isn't that one of the better options?
Oh,
That's
then we know what
worse.
we've already known this whole time, that the church has been lying to you. Isn't good, but I mean,
No, I mean
Mhm.
nothing. Like nothing at all.
we spend the rest of our days trying to fight off nothingness and put the barrier back up. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I have a lot of faith in it. I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's something we need to do. A task we've been given now. I think we've always had to do that because, I feel like we started this mess, killing the tier, and taking down the church. I feel like this is the final piece in that puzzle.
What if I'm scared?
It's okay to be scared. We're here. We're all scared. It's not an easy thing to do. I think it'll be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go then.
All right. So you're heading out to find a tree.
Yes. We can use the same tree we came out of.
True. You ride the elevator back up as iSharp brings the thing to life to start work on your items.
Before we leave, can Onatais, after everybody leaves, can Onatais talk to iChart?
Yeah, so you're just gonna watch everyone go up the elevator without you?
Yeah, Onatais is just like, well, I'll be out in a second. One moment. Find a nice tree for me.
Bulky gives him a look.
Onatais smiles at him.
Okay.
He spins around to iShot. I have a question for you. I know we're already asking quite a fair amount of you. But your forge can make anything, right?
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's within my ability.
Does it have to be things you would normally does your forge make clothing?
I mean, in my group there was definitely someone who was better with clothing, but I can...
Onatais stops for a second. Is her name Irene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I work more with armor, artifacts, weapons.
Okay.
What were you wanting?
Well, I've had this idea. It's not for me, it's for Velky. It's kind of a gift. I'm a little late. What's a little stronger than a gift, I think. I'm not a craftsman. I'm just a dreamer with his head in the stars.
Well, I can give it my best shot.
I'm gonna send you another link, Michael.
Okay, let's take a look at this shit.
I'm gonna be honest, I want it mostly because I have a line that I came up with tied to it.
Oh my god.
Look!
I'm trying. You haven't sent it yet. Oh, there
I
it is.
just
Oh my god.
the item itself has almost no. The abilities are cool, but it has almost
What is
no.
it?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yay!
Michael got squeaky. So funny that Michael got squeaky. Which means that it's something real good.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good ability. Uh-huh, okay. Okay, I see what you're doing here, Chess. Would you like to flavor it away from being clothing?
What do you mean?
Well, like, we could just take all the abilities here and just make it into something that is not clothing.
Sure.
Like, it already requires attunement, so it can literally be anything.
Yeah. Sure. I don't know
Okay.
what, but
We'll
something.
talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Sure.
Something that can still be the flavor of it. Okay. So you discuss this with Aishar for a little bit, and you go quickly back and forth until he has a plan for you. I'm going to need some materials, though. Can you front the cash?
It depends on how much cash you need.
Depends what you want it made out of.
Give me a. I don't know. Give me a general.
I can make something small for 500 gold. If you want something extravagant, up to 2,000.
Yeah, and he just gives him 2,000 gold.
All right.
We'll talk about it.
I'll try to get this done at the same time as the rest of the stuff. I'll need to make a trip into town, though.
Sounds good. Thank you, Aishar.
All right, and you can.
Your group of craftsmen of craftspeople are good people. I'm just assuming your whole group is craftspeople.
Yeah, we were semi-adventurers, mostly craftsmen.
Well, Irene does great work, and so do you.
Thank you very much.
Glad
She
to
was
have met
great.
you. He does kind of flourish his cloak when he says Irene does great work.
All right, you can join your companions.
I go back upstairs. I give a knowing wink to all of them. Okay, we can go now.
Why are you winking?
You had to be there.
What?
That's so
Sounds
mean to
bad.
do to someone who can't wink.
He can wink, it's just blinking.
That's a great callback, thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's such a knowing wink, but I know nothing.
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow? What did you just say?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I heard Jon Snow.
Oh, I said Jon Snow.
Oh, you did say Jon Snow.
Yeah, because you know nothing, Jon Snow.
God damn it.
Sorry, I had a Korean response.
I have
hell
no
is
idea
Jon
what that
Snow?
means.
The line from
It
Game
means
of
you know nothing, John Michael.
Whoa.
Wow. I can't believe how often the name John is coming up in my house.
Anyway.
Sorry for the deception.
I cast transport via plants.
All right, where do you go?
Oh wait, we long rested, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah, and then you teleported.
Yeah, because I used. I still had all of my spell slots ticked off from the Dragon Burial.
Okay, where are you teleporting?
Thought it was Haywood.
Yeah, but he could suddenly decide to just throw you guys somewhere else.
I could do
God,
that.
true.
It'd be funny. Notably, wherever we're going after Haywood, we do have to rest there because I will be out of teleports.
Well, then,
I've got,
Lore
I've
can.
got one.
I was gonna say I could also get us places.
Uh,
That was
Well,
like the original
no.
plan to get there. To be fair with you,
okay.
matter. You're all good.
We
can
don't
also
wanna
rest
be
there.
in the basement of this church, I promise.
Yeah, we do not want to be in the base of the church.